Good afternoon. My colleagues and I remain squarely focused on our dual mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people. We understand the hardship that high inflation is causing, and we remain strongly committed to bringing inflation back down to our 2% goal. Since early last year, the FOMC has significantly tightened the stance of monetary policy. We have raised our policy interest rate by 5 percentage points, and we've continued to reduce our securities holdings at a brisk pace. Today, we decided to leave our policy interest rate unchanged and to continue to reduce our securities holdings. Looking ahead, nearly all committee participants view it as likely that some further rate increases will be appropriate this year to bring inflation down to 2% over time.
As anticipated, the Federal Reserve announced that the committee decided to maintain the target range for Fed funds rates at 5 to 5.25%. However, the core message, as expressed in today's statement and press conference by Chairman Powell, was that its monetary policy will remain restrictive, hawkish, and most likely include 2 more rate hikes by the end of the year and keep those higher rates elevated throughout the year and into the first half of 2024. Hello, traders. Gary Wagner here. It is 11:40 in Honolulu, 5:40 in New York on Wednesday, 14th day of June, 2023, and this is the Daily Report for Gold and Silver. Prior to the FOMC meeting, gold traded to a high this morning of $1,973.90. As of approximately 6 o'clock in New York, gold is trading down $2.90 or 0.15% and fixed at $1,955.70. As expected, today's statement and press conference by Jerome Powell at the conclusion of the FOMC meeting increased the volatility that we saw in the markets. This is a line chart in which we are plotting closing price every half hour. The day starts here. This would be 12 midnight, 2 in the morning. And the actual statement is released at 2 o'clock in New York, which can be seen as 8 o'clock in the morning here in Hawaii, which means that prior to the release of the statement, we saw gold hit its high and then begin to track lower, trading to approximately $1,958. The press conference by Jerome Powell starts at 2:30. That is the apex of this pyramid, which simply means that gold's decline began prior to the release of the statement, moved up a little bit just before the press conference began, and once Powell began to speak, we had prices trade to the lowest point today. Currently, we have gold trading in Australia at $1,957.70. This next chart is a bar chart with each bar representing 780 minutes. In other words, I'm breaking down a daily chart into 2 bars. We can see that the downside damage really occurred overseas. This would be the morning trading session and the first part of the evening trading session when we saw gold rise. It rose to its high and then fell by the close to approximately where it's trading right now, which is $1,956 per ounce, which takes us to our current forecast for gold. We do see gold trading very near the 100-day simple moving average. We have seen the range over the last couple of weeks be between the 50-day as highs and the 100-day moving average as the lows. Gold is currently trading just above the 100-day moving average, but because of the bearish fundamentals that are implicated by today's FOMC meeting statement and Powell's press conference, that they will keep rates elevated throughout the rest of the year. And although they took a pause at this FOMC meeting, we can expect 2 more rate hikes by the end or conclusion of 2023 that we could see gold break below this. If that is the case, we would look at this low that comes in just above $1,925 as a potential level of support, and 1905, the 38.2% fib retracement, as major potential support. The dollar index declined by 0.28% and is currently fixed at 103.03. Today's low took the dollar index below the 100-day moving average. We have major support at 102. Silver gained 0.78%, almost 0.8% or 19 cents, and is currently fixed at $24.01. I am more bullish on silver than gold. One, because of the industrial element and usage for silver, but more importantly, it is the hawkish message delivered by Chairman Powell, as well as the FOMC statement today, saying that they will keep rates elevated throughout the year, and we could in fact see 2 more rate hikes. Silver is much more attractive from that standpoint. This has been Gary Wagner wishing you, as always, good trading. We will talk to you tomorrow for the next daily update and review. Bye-bye.